Welcome back, everybody. As you can tell, this is the newest patch for epicseven. This is 3.20, a new content update, and although we did just get a pretty big update with Brawl Mode and some of the new characters coming out recently, there's a new one coming out, well, on the 20th. So the first thing you need to know is that we're getting a rerun of the Miracle Maid Kingdom, and if you did, or for some reason didn't actually catch the teaser, it appears as though that we are going to get ML Tamarinne, or this limited Tamarinne character, as a new unit of some kind, but we'll see what that ends up being in the future. Now, despite this event being pretty cool and there being rewards and yada yada yada, the pretty big thing, or I guess the main thing to focus on for this, is that you'll be getting rewards and Laia will be returning to the Raid Up banner. Now, to be clear, there is a Tamarinne banner here as well, and we aren't quite sure if or what exactly the new Tamarinne unit is going to be, whether if that's a limited or a moonlight from what I can tell right now. However, what was also teased and announced here was a new Sylvan Sage Vivian skin, which I think is also pretty cool. So let's take a look at it real quick.
There are memories that time cannot erase.
Oh.
May this scent remain forever in memory. Insolence! Judge me poorly, and you'll find out. Those who seek to harm the forest deserve no mercy. May my fragrance be forever etched in your...
Okay, so let me bring back up my camera for a second. I apologize. This looks pretty cool. Now, I will say, if I'm not mistaken, or if I'm not crazy, this should be the RTA skin. Yes, this should be the RTA skin, and this is honestly a pretty big change in terms of the way that the skin looked prior, and obviously it's more springy, which is appropriate since, well, we're hitting that time of the year. However, what I think is even more interesting about this is that, as you see here, you have like a lot of different colors, not just like the character or the new character themselves looking a little different. And overall, I'm a big fan of this skin. Now, truth be told, I did kind of go looking to see if there's any other announcements regarding the game maintenance and if there's any other, teasers or anything like that. But as it is only 6:15 at the time of the recording, I don't see anything here yet. Now, I do want to say as well that I was expecting that at some point they would also put the World Arena change into this patch, or maybe they would have had some World Arena changes implemented. However, that doesn't seem to be the case. It says, of course, that this is still in development, so maybe this won't be the case. And as far as I could tell, I haven't seen the band pick UI as well. But whatever the case is, since these are updates for the future, and since I think, if I'm not mistaken, they announced that this was supposed to be something for the April 3rd update for the April 3rd preseason, we don't have any announcement officially about what I guess the new Tamarinne is going to be. All I know is that we have this new event, and well, maybe if we don't end up having, or if this ends up being a multi-week thing, maybe it's going to be a multi-week thing as it says week 1, but maybe one of the upcoming or the next weeks following this will have the new Tamarinne skin. All I know is that the last time I did this, though it was cool and we got new currency and icons and all this stuff and all the whatever, we didn't have Tamarinne, though it was something that was teased and kind of showcased and spotlighted throughout the event. In any case, that's honestly it. In terms of if you're considering about pulling, I guess, for Laia, I think Laia is a character who, I mean, at this point, I think she's kind of a staple of the game. She's nice for cleansing. She's definitely got some use in some of the other PvE content, whether that's Hall of Trials or whether that's the hell raids or the nightmare raids. However, I do also want to say that despite these banners being here, or despite the fact that these banners are here, a lot of these banners either come back through the form of custom banners, or in the form of, or for Tamarinne's case, you can always story summon and force this banner up anyways. So don't quite feel like you need to be FOMO'd into pulling for this if you don't need to, especially Tamarinne. But of course, if you don't want to waste your story summon on Tamarinne, you could always pull this right now. Otherwise, in terms of their artifacts, I think Sweet Miracle is something that a lot of warriors have been using recently. You could find this on basically any warrior that wants to kind of cheese or cleanse themselves. I'm looking at Yushu. I'm also looking at Laia. I've even seen it sometimes on Mediator Coward if you're trying to deal with a character like Harsetti. But in addition to this, or rather regarding Tamarinne and Idol's Cheer is an okay artifact for PvE, but again, not an artifact that most people really care for. That said, maybe the indicator of this drop rate banner is just supposed to be that there's a new Tamarinne skin coming out, and that's supposed to incentivize people that want to, of course, pull for copies to therefore pull copies for Tamarinne. But otherwise, guys, the new activity, the new event, all this stuff is pretty standard. Nothing looks too different. And I hope you guys are enjoying Brawl and all the other new activities that have been released. In any case, that's going to be it. Pretty short video. Sorry, I guess, for rambling. I thought there would be more content. But yeah, anyways, see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Good night.